A very good evening to you all, members. I hope your evening is going well. As we all know, today we are going to look about the MS errors. We have 7 major MS errors that normally disturbs us when we're using the Microsoft Excel worksheet. So let's go straight to the business and we start going on to them. Yeah. So the first MS error we normally have is the hash error. This hash error shows that the space in which we are typing is rather just a small one. So when we reduce the space here, it changes to hash, meaning that space is a limited one. So that is the first one, the hash errors. Yeah. And the second one, as we all know, it is the hash value. So how does the hash value error comes about? Simple. The hash value comes about when we divide a word with a digit, or words with numbers, or we try combining them. So let's try this one. Equal sign A2 plus B2. See? The hash value error showing we have tried to combine a word with a number in the Excel worksheet. Yeah. So this hash value error comes about after such a thing. So members, let's go to the third error, the third MS error. So the third one is the hash name error. How does the hash name error comes about? Yeah, the hash name error comes about as a result of wrong formula. Yeah, the hash name error comes about as a result of wrong formula. Let's try writing it. So we put an equal sign. We put an equal sign. B2. Let's say B2. Oh, hash bin, the hash bin, and we hope when we try adding like B2 plus D2, which is actually an empty bracket, plus D2, and we close them. When we press enter, that is the hash name, meaning we have entered a wrong formula. So not necessarily it only comes when you have written Ben, but it comes as a result of any wrong formula. Let's try unique. When you enter unique, it's still the hash name, meaning the formula actually doesn't exist. So that is the third MS errors. That is the third MS error, as we all know. So members, let's go to the fourth one. So the fourth one is the hash div stroke not error. How does the hash div stroke not error comes about? That error, as we all know, it comes as a result of dividing a number by an empty cell. So let's try, which is equals to, let's try any formula. It's equals to, open bracket, B2 divide by, let's say D2, since D2 is an empty set, it's an empty bracket actually. So when we press enter, it's the hash div stroke not error, showing we have divided a number by an empty bracket, actually dividing a number by 0, which in mathematically it is said to be undefined. But when we look at it in terms of computer, it brings that error, meaning you have divided a number by 0. Yeah. So that is the fourth one. Now the fifth one, I'll just talk about them briefly. We can also well go and research about it. The fifth one is the hash ref error. Yeah, the hash ref error comes about when you delete the column, you copy and you paste. That is where you're going to get the hash ref error. Yeah, the hash spell error. Yeah, the hash spell error is common in Microsoft Word 2022. It's not so common in the other ones, but it's just common in 365, Office 365, and the Microsoft Word 2021. Yeah. Now the last one and the final one is actually the hash NA error. So the hash NA error is a lookup function showing that you can't find what you're actually looking for. Yeah, it shows that you can't find what you're actually looking for simply because you have entered a wrong formula in what you are searching for. It's normally used in the V and the H lookup. So guys, I think that is briefly what I can tell you about the 7 MS errors. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful afternoon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a wonderful day.